morning, boys and girls, and welcome to Thursday's Literacy with Ms Harkins. Today we're going to be continuing on with diary writing. So here is a diary entry that I wrote. August the 26th, 2020. Dear Diary, another day in lockdown and another day of remote learning and teaching has occurred in this house. So today was filled with screens, and more screens. Oh, my eyes hurt again. Who invented screens? If I could time travel, I'd stop it from happening. Thank goodness for what happened during my class chat. So today had started like any other, and I was thinking, how am I going to survive? Was I going to be able to cope with a day of not seeing my students? I was dealing with my own cheeky kids at home, trying to sneak off during learning and play. It makes me feel so sad and annoyed when they don't complete their schoolwork in the morning without a million reminders. When I was helping Bella, she wouldn't even let me give her ideas for her construction project. She wouldn't take my advice, and this made me feel terribly disappointed and sad. I know a thing about building. After all the drama with Bella and her project, I looked at my watch and it was 10:30, my favourite part of my workday. It brings pure delight to my heart when I click on Join Meeting. So it was going like it does. I could hear the sound of a giggle. Next, something strange happened. See, this girl in my class has a bird. Had I heard correctly? Yes, I had. That bird swore. It heard me and it actually swore. I was giggling with this girl, but I was thinking, oh my goodness, thank goodness the whole class did not hear. And it was Kayla and I. So quickly, that actually doesn't make sense, that part. I'd have to re-edit that if I was editing. So I quickly asked her to mute herself and started the meeting with everyone else. How lucky was it that the naughty bird only did it before the others joined, or I may have been in trouble myself. I wonder what Mrs. Cope would have done if it swore in front of the class. I think I'll remember today's class chat when I'm a grey old lady. So this was a diary entry of mine without editing. So boys and girls, if I was going to reread my diary, I'd probably do some editing to fix up I needed to add some commas and a few other things. And I know those students of you out there that would go, Ms. Harkins forgot a comma. So anyway, here is your diary writing helpful hints poster. So you can come back and pause that if you need to. We're going to be looking at writing in past tense today, and we're going to also be looking at describing our feelings. So our learning intention today is to write a diary entry about one part of a recent day. So yesterday we had some really great diary writing entries, but today we want you to focus in just on one part of a day, one part of your day, or just one bit, and really give us a lot more detail. So to be successful today, you can write an interesting diary entry including opinions, thoughts, and feelings. I can include the date and time. I can write in the first person using words I, we, my, and our. I can write in the past tense. So you're writing about something that has already happened, so it needs to be in the past tense. I can write for 30 minutes. I can edit for 5. So diary writing this is a must, include personal emotions and feelings. So yesterday there were some people with their diary writing, there were some people that were talking a lot about their feelings. I loved the way that my sister had played with me. I loved that she came and played outside with me. I wonder what we could do tomorrow. So there was other people that kind of were just retelling what they had done. I went outside and I played. Then we went for a bike ride. So there was no feelings, wonders, or thoughts. So a diary is usually a secret place to write the truth about how you feel, okay? About what had happened to you in the day. So it's usually a secret place. You're being really, really honest in your writing. In a diary, you might include feelings, hopes, or fears that you wouldn't want anyone to know about. Okay? So I'm not going to be sharing your diary entries on Teams or anything like that unless you'd like me to. So I wonder what would happen next time. I feel so sad. So I felt so sad that my daughter wouldn't let me help her with her project. I didn't just say Bella wouldn't let me help her. I said that I felt sad. And I think she should have helped me with her project because I know a lot about building things. I think she should have helped me. So in my diary entry, I didn't just say what I did. And I didn't just say that the class chat was my favorite thing. I said why it was, how I was feeling about missing my students. So your diary writing must also be, diary writing must use past tense for the main events. Diaries are usually written about an event that has already occurred, so it should be written in the past tense. Which of these examples is written in the past tense? So we have 2 days ago something dreadful happened. Endurance became stuck in a large sheet of floating ice, following risky conditions crossing the Weddell Sea. We also have today something dreadful will happen. Endurance will stick in a large sheet of floating ice, an ice floe, following risky conditions crossing the Weddell Sea. So which is this one sounds like it's been written about something that has already happened? Yes, the first one. We've got a verb here that has got the suffix ed on the end, ed, which changes it to past tense. Here I've got for you, I'm just going to move myself. I'm not going to go over these too much today. I will again soon. But here are some past tense verbs to help you. Okay, so you've gone over past tense verbs where we add the suffix ed. We've done a lot of this work. There's some other rules here. So opened, failed, finished, fixed. I didn't cook dinner last night. I cooked dinner last night. So you need to make sure you're using past tense verbs. Here are some irregular ones where we just can't add the suffix ed on. The actual word changes. So I didn't eated my dinner. I ate my dinner. So these are here for you if you need to come back and look at these. I would suggest that you use these in your writing to help you. You can even do a screenshot of this and print them off if you've got a printer at home. Actually, I'll also put those verbs in our actual seesaw thing, I think. So your task today is to watch the video. You need to make sure that you are handwriting. I'm going to say it again. Handwriting, handwriting, handwriting. In a workbook or a lined piece of paper, you need to use a grey lead. You need to write the date and time at the top of your page. This is the important part today that's a little bit different than yesterday. You need to focus on just one part of a recent day. So in my in my diary entry, the main focus was about the class chat and how I felt when I heard that bird swear. Okay, the main focus was about the class chat and how I felt about that. So you need to pick a recent part of, you need to pick one part of a recent day and write about that. It could be about yesterday, and just pick one part of that, okay? And you need to really deeply describe how you're feeling, explain how you're feeling and thinking. What are you wondering about? Are you, if you're, for example, if you were practicing a skateboard trick, instead of just saying in your diary, I did an ollie, it might be, oh, I wonder if I'll ever be able to do an ollie like a skateboarding pro. I feel so sad when I fall over and land on my butt. Okay? So, remember, we're not just recounting what's happened, we're adding our feelings and our thoughts. You need to make sure you write in the past tense, so using past tense verbs. Write for 30 minutes, and the extra activity is to read to self for 30 minutes. Okay, I'm looking forward to reading lots of great diary entries with lots and lots of feelings and thoughts. Good luck.